back to another episode of Real Rider Reviews. In today's video, we're doing rain sheets. So we hope you enjoy and make sure you watch to the end because we're doing another giveaway with Spruce Meadows Tack Shop.
Livy is wearing the AMIGO Mio turnout blanket, and it is probably one of the best blankets I've ever purchased. This blanket is 6 or 7 years old, and it's been repaired a few times, but it keeps on going, and all we do is get some waterproofing spray every spring from Walmart, and we just put a little bit of waterproofing spray on it, and we've had it for many years. It's one of my favorite blankets because it's nice and lightweight, and it fits the WARMBLOODS perfectly, and yeah, they last forever, and the horses seem to be perfectly comfortable in them as well. This is the much newer version of the same blanket, and the only drawback to this blanket, I would say, is if you're looking for a rain sheet that has a hood. This one does not have a hood, and it doesn't have hood attachments either. And that's it.
The AMIGO Bravo 12 Plus turnout blanket from Horseware Ireland. I really love how lightweight and breathable it is while still protecting her from the rain. It has a V shape that allows for a lot of mobility in the front as well, and how it shapes around their legs, it lets the stomach part kind of protect their belly a little more. What I don't like is that the neck piece actually seems quite large. But it is included with the blanket, so that is really nice. And I also think the tail piece could be a little bit larger. It doesn't really cover her butt at all.
This is the RHINO Plus turnout from Horseware Ireland. What I like about this blanket is that it's got a nice V in the front, so it doesn't restrict grazing or when he's eating his hay. It's got 3 belly straps and a tail cord. This is a 1,000 gram denier blanket. What's kind of interesting about it is the waterproofing is actually on the inside. If you like not purple, this is not the right blanket, as this is the only color it comes in. And yeah, overall I think it's really good as a rain sheet. It keeps him quite dry, and he seems to stay quite warm in it. One thing about this blanket is that it does tend to rub the mane right here. That doesn't bother me, but it might bother some people. The other thing is it does come with a detachable hood. Right now I don't have the hood on Ron's blanket, but for some sorts of weathers I will add it.
This is Larry, and he's wearing the SUPRA rain sheet, and we tested it in a week of pouring rain, and it stood up really well. He was perfectly dry underneath, so it works really well. It's a really good price point, and it's 600 denier, and it stood up really well in the field because he's a young horse in a field with more young horses, and so I wanted sort of a cheap but sturdy blanket that if he did ruin it, it wouldn't be too much money out, but it stood up to all the horses. I'd say it fits quite normal. His right now is a little large because I bought it a size up because hopefully he's going to grow into it. And probably the negatives about it would be that you can't attach a neck, but yeah, overall it's pretty good for a really good price.
This is the Comfort Neck SHEDROW rain sheet, and it has a nice high neck on it. Unfortunately, you cannot attach a hood. However, it is extremely durable. She lives out in a field with 3 other young horses, and it stood up really well. It seems to be extremely waterproof. She never comes in wet, which is easy when you're trying to ride a lot of horses quick. One thing, it does have these straps in the front, and so you have to make sure that they're clicked inwards. Otherwise, they can get caught on things, especially like round bale nets or something like that, which could be dangerous. So just make sure it's clicked in. But overall, it's a really affordable rain sheet, and I like it for the young horses that are living outside.
So this is the Summit blanket from Greenhawk, and if you watched our winter turnout video, it's quite similar but just more of a rain sheet. So I really like that it has the long Velcro here and the elastic neck piece, and the neck piece is separate, so you have to buy it separate. Other than that, it's really water resistant and windproof and keeps her really warm. The only thing I would say is that when it's a warm day and it's rainy, she does get too hot in it, so I wish it was a little bit more breathable. And then also, when you're buying it, make sure to buy a size down because it does fit quite big. But other than that, I really like the blanket.
So we're also going to be doing a giveaway with the Spruce Meadows Tack Store for one of these RHINO turnouts. If you'd like more information on this, please check out our Instagram @RealRiderReviews for contest details.